we're going to make, and you'll see when it's finished what it's going to be.
We have to wait until it's finished. You're not going to tell us. We have to guess. We can guess now, but it's going to be kept a secret, is it?
Yeah, I guess you might do that, yeah. Keep it a surprise, eh?
And Dave, this is a piece that you're carving out here. You're making it for a special purpose?
Yes, I'm making it for the exhibition.
And what's what is? You've got it roughed out. What is it going to become?
It's going to be two walruses jousting. These head there, their tusks interlocking. This don't need that, so I'll just cut that off. Okay. Too many tools on the go. I'm just going to throw it over there.
So Dave, how do you see two walruses in there?
Like I said, the head there and the head there, and they're going to be joined, of course. So it's going to be sterilized carbonate. I guess you might call it.
Will they have real tusks, ivory tusks?
Yes, real ivory tusk walrus.
I noticed, Dave, that you're not using any power tools. Do you not use power tools?
Very rarely do I use power tools.
Why is that?
I have no use. Well, I have use for them, I guess, but as long as I got chisel, and hammer, and all that stuff, don't need power tools.
Guys like some of the carvers, like Gilbert Hay in Maine, and your brother John, they're using power tools all the time.
They do bigger work, I guess, so they pretty well need to use power tools. Now, better move it over this way. You want to see what's happening there? I guess.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Okay.
You're good at going quite a hard pounding. Do you ever have any trouble with it, with that fracturing, or?
No, this stone is very solid. There's very few flaws in it, and it's hard, so it's not going to fall apart or anything.
Do you ever have problems with the stone falling apart?
No.
What about that piece over there, the whale tail?
What about it?
I just want to grab it and No, okay, take that one.
Yeah.
You just put that one down there, and pick up the broken one there.
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that on your side table there you had a piece of, that looked like it broke in process.
Yeah, this one, it did break in process, because it's a hard piece of stone, and I think so much I got pissed off at it.
That was supposed to become something the same as...
Similar, yes.
So what will you do with that now, Dave? Is there any way you can use that?
Yeah, I can still make small tail out of it, or maybe a CO. Well,
I noticed you got a couple over there. Yeah.
aye.
There's something else there I noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a hood with a face, same as those ones there.
Can you pick up those two, maybe one at a time? Just put this one down here. Just hang on a sec. I noticed that you've got a couple faces over there that are finished.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about those, maybe?
What would you like to know?
Well, this is the first time I've ever seen. I've always seen either whalebone or talc stone face, but I've never seen the talc hood before.
Right. Yeah, that was we discussed that before, you and me.
Yeah.
About making a talc hood, and it worked out good. It's one of my better pieces, I think, in this one here. Can you get the collar on in this? Right?
There's three different things, Dave, that you've got three different media in that particular head and hooded figure.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold that one still. Keep that one out there. Keep it steady, like in your hand,
Okay.
so I can see it there. Just tell us about that one.
Where did the idea come for that? I've never seen that before.
You mean the Labrador hood?
Yeah.
That was just something that came to my mind. Well, actually, George made this.
George Collins.
Yeah. And
the hood part of it.
Yeah. He was going to make an egg, I think, and gave up on that, and turned out to be good for a hood. So we made a hood out of it.
So the two of you collaborated on that piece.
Yeah. Mm.
You did the front part, the fur and the face on that.
Yep.
Have
And
you done more of those?
yes, we did. I think we did one more besides that one.
I see a couple of other little pieces there, Dave, that you've done recently. Maybe you just want to show us this.
These ones.
Yeah. That's a different color stone than the black stone that you usually use.
Yeah, this stone came from, I believe, but he said Baffin Island.
And did you enjoy working with that particular stone?
No more than working black soapstone. Although this is hard stone.
What about the color? Did you find that interesting?
Yeah, the color's a nice color, isn't it? Yeah.
As you know, as we talked before, the black stone from Labrador, this black soapstone, has real appeal for the people who live around here, visitors who come to this area. Where does this black stone come from that you're working on here now?
I get it from LIDC, and they bring it up from Nain.
And you've got a couple more little pieces there that you've...
Yeah, this here is the same kind of stone. Like I said, came from Baffin Island, I think. Yeah.
That's a particularly fine piece. How did you feel about that one when you had finished it?
Proud. And there's lots more of them. Lots more of them are going to be produced too. Black soapstone.
Yeah. And you've got a small, just the
Oh, yeah,
It's
seal.
kind of usual thing that that tourists and visitors like to buy, and that we produced a lot of these little.
Yep. We're making more of these too. It's going to be a busy summer for the Soapstone.
Started with all this.
How did I get started? I started when I was a teenager, I guess. Started work making leather openers with seals carved into the handle. And from there started making larger carvings in wood. And gradually got into soapstone.
You started in wood, or did you?
Yeah.
Do you ever carve in wood anymore?
Not these days, no.
Why not?
Too busy on soapstone.
Yeah. Is there? Do you enjoy working with soapstone more, or is there some other reason why you work with soapstone instead of wood?
No, wood doesn't pay enough, right? So, soapstone carvings fetch a better price.
Dave, it's kind of hard for me to, or it might be hard for somebody to imagine how what you're working on, that block of stone that you're working on, would become two walruses that you've suggested.
Right,
But we're going to see the finished product of that when it's done.
right.
It's going to be part of the exhibition. But I noticed that you've got a very high shine, still recording? You got a very high shine, very high polish on your stone. How do you get from that gray, rough-looking gray stone to something like we have over there?
Right. How?
Yeah.
Just well, you saw hexa, files, and sandpaper.
And that's all that's to it.
That's all.
Sandpaper. Is there any special trick to sanding that to getting the high finish, the high gloss
We
polish?
start off with rough sandpaper for the first coat, and then not so rough for the second, and 600 for the final coat.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And is there any special trick to it, like putting it in for the final buffing, the final shining of it? How do you get that?
You mean you talking about sandpaper or?
The sanding and the polishing.
Right.
Does it go in water or soapy water?
Oh yes, yeah. It's got to be done in wet, what they call wet sanding, right? So I keep this wet in the water and then just sand it.
Okay. And is there any truth to the idea that you use shoe polish when you finish the shining of it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta put the shoe polish on there to keep protect them from fingerprints and whatever, right?
And people never know. I mean, for the most part, they think this is just all in the stone and it's just the polishing. But it's interesting that that's part of the process of getting the nice high finish, high shine on it.
Okay.